You hold the trigger down and just go. Today I'm going to do a video comparing 3 really old antique 12 gauge shotguns. They're all full choke. The Winchester Model 25 that was on my video the other day, this one right here, was made in 1949 or 1950. It's a 2 3/4 inch chamber, full choke, Winchester Model 25. I'm going to be pitting it against the Remington 870 that I've had for ever since I was 18, I guess. I've had this thing forever. My dad had it before me. I'm going to find out when this one was made and let y'all know here in a minute. And then I've got another one I'm going to put it up against. This is a Harrington Richardson. It's so old it don't even say Harrington Richardson on it. It says Bay State on the side of it. I'm going to try to figure out what year this one was made. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. If I can, I'll let y'all know. But we're going to be having a shotgun shooting match today between 3 antique 12 gauges. We're going to see which one's the best. I've got 4 different kind of shells. I've got some Federal low brass, 1255 feet per second, 7.5 shot. I've got some Winchester AA heavy target loads, 8 shot. I've got some Winchester AA light target loads, 7.5 shot. And I've got 3 Remington 2 3/4, 7.5 shot low brass shells. So I'm going to compare the guns and how they work with each ammunition. Alright guys, I spent some time researching the numbers on this Remington 870. From what I can tell, it's pre-1970s because it's got this, the forearm is not, the later forearms like 1980 and up are a smooth forearm that's longer and they look different. So this has to be pre-1980, and the barrel matches the patina of the barrel matches the patina of the receiver, and everything looks like it's original. It don't look like anything's been changed. So according to this barrel stamp, it's got an EA on the side of it. This thing was made in October of 1954. No, the E is October, and the nearest A to the right date would be, yeah, 1954. So October of 1954. All right, guys, according to the serial number on this Harrington Richardson, this thing's so old it says Bay State on the side of it. I don't know if y'all can see right here, but it don't even say Harrington Richardson. It says Bay State on the side of it. But the serial number, from what I can understand, starts with an A, just one letter A. That means this gun was made in 1940. So we got one made in 1949 to 1950, one made in 1954, then I got a single shot that was made in 1940. The only other thing I'm going to do is measure the barrel length on each one before I shoot. They're all 12 gauge full choke, but I want to measure the barrels on them. See, on my Remington 870, it's a 30-inch barrel. So the Remington 870 has a 30-inch barrel. The Harrington Richardson has a 30-inch barrel. And I already measured my Winchester Model 25. It has a 28-inch barrel. So I got 2 30-inch barrels and 1 28-inch barrel. All 12 gauge full choke. Alright guys, I'm going to get y'all set up here where you can see the targets. I'm going to put them in a certain order. I'm going to start off with my Remington 870. Then I'm going to go Winchester Model 25. Then I'm going to go Harrington Richardson single shot. Left to right. So when you're watching me shoot here in a minute, it's going to be Remington 870 on the left, Winchester Model 25 in the middle, Harrington Richardson single shot on the right. Alright guys, here we go. Remember, left to right. Let me see. I got my rangefinder out here. I was going to see how many yards we're shooting out here. 26 yards. The target's at 24 to 26 yards. Start out with my Remington 870. I'm going to start out with the Remington 2 3/4 inch 7.5 shot. Target on the left, here we go. Target on the left, here we go. Same kind of bullet. Winchester Model 25. Target in the middle, here we go. Target in the middle, here we go. Same shell, Remington shell. Harrington and Richardson single shot. Target on the right, here we go. Harrington and Richardson single shot. Target on the right, here we go. Alright guys, I'm not a shooting match connoisseur. I used to go to shooting matches when I was a kid. When I was a kid, whoever took out the center X was the winner. But none of them hit the center X, so we can't go off of that. So I guess the next best thing will be whichever gun put the most in the red. So with my 870, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the red. With the Winchester Model 25, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the red. And with the Harrington Richardson single shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the red. So it looks like the Winchester Model 25 took the first round. Right, guys, the Winchester Model 25 took the first round. This is round 2. I'm going to a federal game load. Still got a low brass. 2 3/4 inch, 7.5 shot federal ammunition. Start out with the Remington, just like same order, left to right, same deal. Here we go, round 2. Remington 870. Target on the left. Remington 870. Winchester Model 25. Target in the middle. Target in the middle. Harrington and Richardson single shot. Target on the right. Target on the right. All right, guys. We're gonna do the same thing. We're counting how many shot are in the red. This time with the Remington 870 with federal 7.5 shot, 2 3/4 inch. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe if they're touching 11, 12 on those two on the right. So 12 for the 870. Maybe even more than that because you got a couple touching up top. 13, 14, 12 to 14 with the 870. Model 25. If I had my pattern a little bit more to the left on that Model 25 and up, we would have been dead on. All my patterns down here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. With my Harrington Richardson single shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Remington 870 takes the lead in this test. So that's 1 for the Winchester Model 25 and 1 for the Remington 870. All right, guys, this is round 3. This time I'm going to be using Winchester 2 3/4 inch target loads and 8 shot. Remington 870 first. Model 25 Winchester. Single shot, Harrington and Richardson. All right, guys. Remington 870. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Got 23 in or touching the red. Winchester Model 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. If I can get my pattern on this Model 25 where I need it to be at with the right bead. Same thing with this 870. I'm holding a little low on it. I think I'm pulling too fine of a bead. But my shooting is improving, but that Remington 870 took it again. This would not hardly have anything in it. Over here on the Harrington Richardson. Maybe 10 or 8. So we got another Remington 870 for the win on round 3. All right, guys, this is round 4. This time we're going to be using Winchester. Light target load, 7.5 shot, 2 3/4 inch shells. So far we got 870 with 2, Model 25 with 1. Maybe that Model 25 can redeem itself. All right, guys, round 4. On the 870, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My pattern is up higher. It was down here, but it's not where it should be. But it still would have killed a turkey or a bird or anything I was shooting at. Winchester Model 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the 870 beat the 25, but I held the bead in a different spot this time on the H&R, and the H&R brought it home. I'm not even going to count. The H&R brought it home today on round 4. So we had 2 wins. We had 4 rounds. We had 2 wins for the 870, 1 for the Model 25, and 1 for the Harrington Richardson. And that H&R has a really good choke in it, and I think I just was holding the bead a little wrong, or I probably would have won with it every time. But all these shotguns shoot good. I think this Model 25 is excellent. I'm just not holding right on it. My bead is off a little. If I could figure out where my pattern's hitting on it and pull my pattern right, I think I could win with it every time, or this Harrington Richardson. They're all 3 really, really good shotguns, though. At 26 yards, they're holding really good patterns. But Harrington and Richardson for the win, round 4. All right, guys. I'm in closer, about 10 yards. I'm just going to blow some targets up. Here we go. Alright, guys, I'm in closer, about 10 yards. I'm just going to blow some targets up. Here we go. You're supposed to be able to slam fire this Model 25. I ain't never slam fired nothing, but I'm going to try it. You hold the trigger down and just go. It works. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit more aiming on this 25, see what happens up close. She's a whole blower, boys. That was fun, that slam firing. I ain't never done it before. I ain't never had a shotgun that would do it. But this one will, so I'm gonna slam fire 6 as fast as I can. One of them didn't go off. Here we go, last 2. All right, guys, 10 yards is a little bit different. We're talking about blowing holes in not just the paper, but all the way through the plywood and everything at 10 yards. That's fun. Even blew the dang wood off a 2x4 on a pallet.